welcome back. We were just waiting for Max and Lauren to go grab some coffee and rejoin us. We hope that we have addressed the audio issues, but by all means, tell us how it's working. Especially, please let us know if you can't hear someone. And if anyone specifically, you're like, I can't hear what they're saying, let us know in the chat.
Yes. I should open up chat.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So when last we saw our party, they were they'd returned to town after waging further war on the evil elemental cult.
Did some carousing.
Yeah.
Otter and Janik got in a little trouble.
It's fine. Just
It was the least amount of trouble we've gotten in.
night.
Rulings-wise, just FYI, for future combats, I've given Dan temporary control of Rose, just so that I don't have to roll her attacks and forget to do it. Yeah, but she is still an NPC. I will occasionally make her do things that make you unhappy.
That's what NPC stands for.
That's
Or
right.
unexpectedly happy.
Okay, sure. Great. So I still have the map set up there from where you guys were last. You don't have to go back to that spot. Obviously, you can go wherever you want.
Right.
And we'll adjust as we play.
So those of us who are currently at the table, we have chatted about, so our options are to go up into this section that we have previously not explored, or further down into the complex. So I think we're leaning towards going up into this hidden, enticing, mysterious.
I think we felt that it was a good way of us getting another win under our belt before we decide to go and tackle the Lizard King.
Yeah.
Right. That's
yeah.
We suspect that the Lizard King is down.
Yeah. Like if I'm worried about our low level of wizard proficiency at the moment. So like it'd be really fantastic if we could get you to third level.
Right.
And then get access to second level spells like invisibility and stuff.
Right. And I'm pretty close, honestly.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 experiences, comparatively not a whole lot.
This.
So Max and Lauren, we were trying to, we were talking about whether we wanted to go up through this secret door in the fire temple, or down to fight the Lizard King.
Which we have many rumors about, and which everybody keeps saying is wealthy and prosperous.
We also have that one rumor about the hidden door, just that it's there.
I think we might have found it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might have been it. Yeah.
Seems like a pretty good call.
Yeah.
What do you?
I don't have a strong opinion on it.
No. Okay.
Oh.
I guess we could just go peek up and see what's behind this door and stairs.
Okay.
Before you set out from town, does anybody want to do any shopping? Does anybody need to purchase any equipment?
So we still have tavern rumors and ravings of the cultist prisoner.
Yes, the cultist prisoner is still there, still being tended to by the
I feel
Baron's
like
finest
with a
torturers.
clear goal, we can just head out, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's
good.
That's
not bad.
Is there any way when we do fight the Lizard King that we can learn about poisonous mold first?
Where did that
True.
That is one of the rumors.
His treasure's covered in poisonous mold.
The
Really?
Lizard King has
Yes.
offered a great reward to any who can find a means of killing the poisonous mold that has infested.
Should
some
we
of
just
his
go in
treasures.
as like
Really?
exterminators?
Yeah, we just show up and
Oh,
be like,
that's
we're those
actually not
guys.
bad.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
the right.
We
We
can
were
ask-
told that you wanted us to show up here.
Hey, we're Grilnir and Sons exterminators. Heard you got a mold problem.
Maybe if you all want matching coveralls.
Yeah, that would be
We can
great.
get it anywhere.
Yeah.
We could ask Peltar to see if he knows anything about the mold.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
outside of his realm of expertise.
Yeah.
We could set him on some research before we leave.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good.
that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, there you go. Okay.
We'll go to Peltar.
Oh, yeah, excellent. You go and visit Peltar, who's nursing a bit of a hangover from last night. You go to Peltar's tower, and he says, "Oh, you're back. Welcome. What can I do for you, my friends?"
We were wondering if you know anything about poisonous mold. and how to kill it.
Poisonous molds. You have a problem in your basement?
Something like that.
Yes, there's always gonna be-
Yeah.
That is an apt description of
Yes.
what we're trying to solve.
There are many varieties of poisonous molds. There's of course there's green slime is a sort of like a mold, and it's very corrosive. There's yellow molds, which has spores that explode and cause you to choke if you should inhale it. There's black mold, which is quite dangerous over the long term if it gets into the rafters of your cellar.
So it seems like just don't touch it and it's
Yeah.
fine.
When I've had mold problems in the under dungeons, I usually hire a team of dwarves to deal with it. They're very hearty folk.
Well, we've hired a small
single
team of
dwarf?
dwarves. Yeah. So
And then what do they do about it?
Scrape it off, apply fire. Some are susceptible
fire.
to fire. If it's
Great.
not very damp mold, if it is a drier mold.
I heard that the dwarf's urine is particularly effective in.
Oh, indeed! I had not heard that. I never asked the dwarves their methods, honestly. I just pay them and they come and they take care of it.
So if it's this
I turn to
yellow
Rose
one,
and I go, I do this.
oh,
Point. Ah!
Tell them I don't do that when there are others around.
oh.
no.
Clean the cups.
Wow.
Oh no. So
Squeeze the sponge, Rose. Squeeze the sponge.
But it seems very inappropriate. Very inappropriate.
oh no. All right. Well,
Is there any concoction or anything that we could use to cleanse stuff? Like
Let me consult. He starts pulling volumes down from his collection of books. Well, there's brown molds. Brown molds, I suggest not applying fire. Fire actually enhances the growth of brown mold.
what
whereas,
a strange creature.
Yellow mold is highly flammable, and in fact,
great.
fire will destroy a yellow mold.
Okay.
That's helpful.
And same for the. Does he speak Elven? Does he?
No, he's speaking common. What
Yeah.
And also
wanna
this
ask
green
us?
slime stuff. If he could tell
Oh,
us,
yeah.
if he could tell us about that, would be wonderful.
And how do you destroy green slime?
Oh, green slime. Well.
Some kind of.
It can be scraped away or burned, typically.
Okay.
But
kind of
if you keep
purified
it away from
food and,
metals, it's very corrosive.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So
So,
brown fire, yellow no
Like-
fire. Got it.
Stop it!
like always, fire is probably the solution. Great.
Should we purchase, I don't know, cloth to wrap around our face and thick leather gloves before we go?
And flammable cloaks.
Yes,
And
very
highly
flammable.
flammable.
Yes.
This seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any money.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
I'm a
man.
little
You're such
skimp
a
right
rustic
Okay.
bumpkin,
Wow.
Janik.
Yeah, so I want to get like
He
I want to
keeps
get like elbow length.
irresponsibly going out and losing his money during his carousing.
Yeah, wait, did you go hang out with Peltar even though you can't communicate in a common language with him?
That is
The
what
common
happened.
language of drink.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's why Otter was there.
Yeah.
That's my other.
Well put.
I need someone to translate to the man leather worker that I need elbow length leather gloves.
Oh my god. I feel like this is a prime chance to mess with him. Now, I know the adventure. But,
And I like the idea of a face mask also.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we get those things?
Who's translating to the leather?
I'll translate.
Oh, okay. Yes. You want leather gloves to the elbow.
Yeah. Not like the
mask.
sex kind though. You know, like,
you don't want the ball.
No, not that. This is
Oh.
totally professional.
I see.
Not professional sex. Yeah.
Wow.
Very good. Yes. Of
Not that
course,
there's anything
of course.
wrong with that.
Excellent. Yes, of course I can make such things for you. It'll it's not something I carry on hand all the time. I could construct it for you. Let's see. I will charge you.
Low balling.
1 gold piece.
1 gold. Okay.
Per person or for the whole?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Dope. I thought we were
Set.
just bringing 1 and letting Wilder do it.
What? That's a bad idea.
I'll take 2 sets.
Oh, very well.
2
Well,
sets.
it'll take me a couple of days to create it.
That's
this,
fine,
this
yeah.
for you.
And I'll buy one for Rose also.
Oh, all right.
3 sets.
Yeah.
Wow.
3 sets of heavy leather gloves and face masks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it'll take me 3 days to complete that.
Okay.
Great. We'll be back in
Right.
3 days.
Yep.
And beeswax.
I think
Let's
we'll have to
get
go.
beeswax to plug in our ears for once.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have that. on my
What is
character.
he
Yeah, we
saying? What is he saying?
Oh, he says your prices are beeswax.
Is that an elven?
Yeah.
euphemism
Yeah, it means
for-
very, very, very cheap. you
Oh,
know,
reasonably
reasonable.
priced.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Perhaps I should charge more.
Like
That's
how
us.
the bee prices its wax.
Right, free.
Yeah.
Or are we stealing it from the bees? Do they have any sense
We have
of
an arrangement
ownership?
with the bees.
I mean, I guess. What do they get from it? You know.
Less wax. You ever had a bunch of wax in your house?
What?
Reduction
huge
of the
problem.
waxy
Wow.
buildup.
Yeah.
I guess.
Too
I
much
mean,
wax? Big problem.
aren't they the ones making the wax? Can they just stop? Can they just cease production of the wax?
I feel like we found out a strange tangent here. Do you need anything else? Any other
No, I think that's it. Thanks,
In
yeah.
common in
Yeah.
front of the
Hello, bees.
You know, one doesn't usually have to negotiate with bees. They're very small. You can tend to just take what you want from them.
But that's
Good point.
unlawful, you know.
You haven't seen the bees that we've seen.
Yeah, that's also true.
Wow.
Here in the human lands, we have a strict no negotiation with bees.
Wow.
Wow.
There.
Oh,
Never
man.
negotiate with bees.
Wow, that's
Okay.
well. This was all productive.
Yep.
Let's go back to the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right. I guess we only have to wait 3 days for
Well,
our.
we can go to that side room, and then we'll
extermination
come back and
equipment.
get our extermination stuff
I think
later.
it takes like 2 days to get there.
Oh.
It does take 2 days.
That makes sense.
2 days
Oh.
to get to the.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Let's
So we hang out?
wait the 3 days for
Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
hang out
Yeah.
in town for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to buy a rumor from the bar.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yes,
great,
thank
great.
you.
Go for it.
For cheap. Only 10 silver.
Weird voice.
What's the I don't what's the
You know,
voice
there's all
of the
kinds of
tavern?
people at taverns, so you know,
He's
there are
run
many
person at a
options.
tavern. Yeah.
By rights, the barony should belong to the Durin family. But the last of the Durins is said to have died from the bite of a diseased rat.
There's just a lot of foofy
Interesting.
courtiers in the bar here.
Uh-huh.
Otter only hangs out with the highest.
Do we know who the Durins are? Who are the Durins? We've never heard of the Durins.
Can we get
I mean,
involved?
you're elves from another land. So noble families. Of
Oh,
the
none of us
realm.
are political experts in this
Wow.
particular section.
Oh man.
Oh, should we just get involved in political intrigue? I forget this
Probably.
whole dungeon delving
Yeah.
thing.
The diseased rat is that could where rats were on the last
Oh,
year,
good
right?
point.
It's
Good
true.
point. Yeah. Could we ask Rose? Could they ask Rose's father? Maybe he's politically connected.
Yeah, ask.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. You ask Rose. Rose speaks with her father, and she in turn turns to Otter. Oh, father says that He's not heard of the Durins. He knew a Delphors. There was a dwarven clan called the Delphors who were very strong in the arm, but were also known to be a bit dim. Does that help?
Maybe. Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Strong in the arm, but a bit dim is kind of our thing. Too. All right. Has 3 days passed?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely. So you gather your fine leather worked gloves and face masks.
Great.
So who wants the other set? Rose has got one. Wilder's got one.
Put it on Rose's sheet.
Does anybody else who wants to hold the other one? Who has the best either hit points or constitution, I guess?
My constitution's 14, but my hit points are going to be on the low side. I suspect that like mold is either going to be a binary, like you're either coughing down a lung or.
What's the healing rule here?
Con is probably better.
Oh, just
Also,
naturally?
you're doing it anyways, right?
Um,
I said also Wilder's carrying one either way, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it like a hit point per week, or is it level per week?
I'm
Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
25 and
Damn
13.
it.
It's pretty good.
You should probably take
wait, I have
plus
those.
one con.
Exactly what you're-
I think that affects this roll.
It's level plus con modifier per week. Is that
Level
the
plus
deal?
con modifier.
Have we been here a week?
Have we been here a week? Yeah.
We have.
I don't know, but that's the rule. Yes, that's the rule. Level plus con bonus per week. Have we been here a week?
Let's see. You have you traveled 2 days back. You've been here for 3 days waiting on your leather workers.
Yeah.
You hang around for another 2 days if you want.
Let's do that.
Okay,
We're
that
wait
would
for a
be
week.
full. Yeah. Okay,
Sure.
great,
So
great.
a week
Great.
passes.
So you get
Awesome.
your highest level plus your con
Yeah,
modifier
great.
back.
So, assuming that the con mod affects whatever horrible saving throw we have to make against the mold, I think Grilnir has the best. Well,
Oh,
unless
can
you
I
have-
see the shopping list again?
Yeah, I got it. Unless you have something better than +1.
Yeah. What's your? I don't. I have just straight. I have normal con.
Yeah, me too.
What's your hit points, Grilmir?
25.
Okay.
Oh.
So we both have the same hit points.
Okay, so let's get it to Grilnir then,
Okay.
if you want it.
And it doesn't look like there's any super expensive poison antidote that we
Oh,
can
no,
buy here.
No
Correct.
Mithridite
All right, yeah.
potion. Damn it.
Okay.
Does anybody sell antitoxin potion?
So you ask around, and you find an herbalist that you speak to, who lives in town, and says antitoxin, like in a bottle that you could carry with you, or like a salve. That's a wonderful idea. I should make some of those. Yes, that's a great idea. Thank you for that.
Great.
I think
You would buy such a thing if you were
Like
Yeah.
a business idea.
Oh yes. I don't think we can execute on that business idea. So
Yeah, I don't think we know how to do
we
it.
need this guy
That's
to
a
do
good
it.
point.
Excellent.
We're not
Excellent.
smart enough.
Would you be willing to invest in some efforts for me to develop this for you?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, excellent. I could hire some townsfolk to go out with me into the hills to gather herbs and perhaps find the right ones that would be required for this.
Great. We're getting in on the ground floor. here.
Yeah.
Real Silicon
Yeah.
Valley
Uh-huh.
situation.
Yeah.
Perhaps 10 gold to get me started.
Yeah, easy.
sure.
That sounds
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, hand that over.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's paying that?
I got it. Yeah,
Great,
I
that's
pull out my
great.
massive money sack. 10. Let me see if I can find it in that small. You know. Yeah.
Wow, we just started a whole industry. There.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Hey,
Good call.
how much do we think these gloves weigh?
About a pound.
All right. I'm also going to buy a flask of oil because it sounds like we might need to set some stuff on fire at some point.
What we should try doing is setting the oil on
Ooh, that's
fire
the
and then
wrong
hurling
window.
it at the enemies so that it explodes like oil in real
Uh-huh.
life. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
We try that.
Yeah. Look, I'm just going to cover all this mold in this oil and then light it on
Thunderbird,
fire.
There we go. Go back over here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
All right.
Great.
Shall we?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we depart.
Excellent.
Horrible
Excellent.
complex.
Oh, now
Right.
the map is missing. Son of a
Right.
diddly.
Oh.
Where'd the map go? There we go.
Give me a donut hole, would you? Of some sort.
Okay.
Oh, so much. I will take two over there.
Lauren?
I'm good.
That's what I'm looking for. Great. Okay.
So,
Hopefully this
current
is-
goal, going up, get as much treasure as possible, experience magical weapons,
Yep.
scrolls of destruction.
The usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Curses.
Quite. Avoid the curses.
Okay.
Do you believe
Oh,
in the
monster.
power of a curse?
Good.
All right.
Okay, so you
spells.
head back to you
Yeah.
head back along the road back to the and you're coming in through the same entryway.
Yeah.
We're gonna approach cautiously. Maybe have someone scout it out before we stomp through to the edge of the
Let's
forest.
discuss our spells real quick.
Mhm.
Is Charm Person still going to be useful?
They had people in their cult before.
I don't really have very good spells, so I'll just take it again. Yeah.
I think that's a good choice. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just taking a magic missile.
Okay.
I have read languages as
I'm
usual.
gonna take a sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, could I, while we were in town, have tried to practice playing the reed pipes?
Oh.
Sure, roll me a d20 plus your intelligence. So you can figure out how
Who
to
do I
play
live
it.
with?
Not me.
I think you live by yourself and are just waiting for that guy to
Oh.
pass away of
Yeah.
natural
That's
causes.
kind of lonely for
It
me.
is-
Anyway,
it's
plenty of
very
time to
lonely.
work on my
It's
art.
very lonely.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's almost
you
as
see
funny.
that?
I did.
Oh.
I did.
Plus what?
Your intelligence?
Oh, I still made. No, I miss.
Wow.
18.
18 total? Okay, so you've managed to make some noises. You've at least figured out that, if I blow it this way,
Oh, you blow it. I see.
Before you were trying to blow like straight through it instead of across the top, and you're like, that's not working. Like, like a bottle, like okay, boop, and
Yeah, honestly,
occasionally you can
That's
make
what I would
it.
have done in real life, too.
Uh-huh.
I think I might still do that.
Yeah. Okay, alright. We're on our way.
Great.
Tilla's gonna love this when I make her sick husband flee and
Yes.
magical
Oh,
terror.
So
Great idea.
so you're on your way. You're starting to figure it out. You can make some noises, but you would not call it music.
God.
Great. So you turn to the forest. You approach with caution. As you stalk through the woods, you can see the entryway with the wooden lintel across the cave entrance. The transfixed man is no longer there. Okay. The body of the guy that you.
Right.
Yep.
Are there guards?
You don't see any people.
We go in.
Yeah.
Okay. You again approach. You walk down the long tunnel. Not a problem. The doorway into that first nice carpeted room, sitting room, is closed.
Well, I want to check the traps.
It's
Maybe they added a trap.
Is this the one that Gil opened and rang a bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
right after the
Yeah, there's a
squiggle
bell.
We
Oh,
probably
yeah,
should
yeah, there
have
was a
cut
bell
that
on
bell down or something before we
Maybe.
left.
This is fine. We know it's there.
Okay. Yeah. Search for traps.
Okay. You do see that it looks like you can just see through the crack of the top of the door as you're looking over. You can see the metal of the bell. That is clearly like, yep, that bell's gonna ring it when I open this door.
You want to try to disarm it?
Yeah.
Does this count as a trap?
You
Yes.
can disarm it like a trap. If you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, I'd like to try. I'd like to cut the string so that, or whatever
Yeah, you're like
mechanism is making.
pushing your dagger through the tiny little gap between
Yeah.
the top of the door and the jamb, trying to disengage the bell in some way. Roll me your thief skills.
Right. So this is a level plus dexterity, so plus 6 total. 13.
Alright, so you jam the dagger in there and you try to like jimmy it around and you're just, it's not quite reaching.
I'll try.
Penrod?
Yeah.
I've always had the longer dagger.
Yep.
Yeah. We just let him have that because he lives by himself and it's very sad.
Wow, burn. There's a flammable cloak right there.
I don't make it anyway.
Hey, how's that flammable cloak feel?
It's really just attached to the jam on the other side with like a sort of a springy bit of metal, like a shop bell, and you're like, yep, it's just
Okay.
you're not gonna be able to remove it from the side.
No retries.
You know,
Maybe-
sad
maybe we
personal
can just try
life.
to
We'll
open
just
the
let him have
door.
that joke.
Yeah, maybe
Really
we'll
quietly, right? Just like open it really slowly. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll dampen the sound from the bell. Maybe not.
Do you think that's? I don't know.
What?
I'm thinking go through quickly and catch them some kind of surprise.
Like
Yeah.
yelling and,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and acting real
Oh, like
scary
just
and
run
yeah.
to the fire, like run
Okay.
right there. Okay.
or something like
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
I bust the door
Okay,
down.
you burst through the door, and ding, 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 ding. The bell jangles as you burst in, and there's no one in the room. You can see that it still looks, nicely carpeted, 2 sitting chairs. But yeah, it's not.
Cut the bell down now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sick of
Okay,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you break the bell.
I
down.
smash it out of my boot.
Huh.
Nice.
Great, you've removed the bell.
We go to the right.
Okay. You head up into the air chapel.
Yes.
And it looks much as you left it. There we go. You see signs of your previous battles here. Did you fight people here? Maybe no, you did not.
Not until the
Yeah,
spiral
yeah,
stairs.
yeah. But you don't see anybody here as you come through. I assume you're headed towards the.
Yeah, let's just look through this archway to the west just to make sure there's nobody in
Okay.
here waiting to.
That was
ambush
one of the priests or priestesses, right? Is that one?
Well,
said
this is the
wa-
waves. This is the water chapel
Right.
in which we caught the troglodytes trying to take our treasure,
Right,
our
but-
rightfully owned treasure.
Huh.
It was water and
And fire are
that
still
he
alive
said-
and out on
Yeah.
business.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Right, you peek into the next room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you guys? I don't think we covered this last time. Do you guys have some kind of light source with you?
No.
No.
Okay, you're not able to see in complete darkness.
Oh.
You need some kind of dim light by which to see.
Oh.
It is not infravision. It is dark vision. You're like cat's eyes, right? Where it's not like zero light. It's
Yeah.
My
still-
sheet says infravision.
Your sheet is wrong.
Oh, so does mine.
Well, I can't help the incorrect
Okay.
things that you write on your character sheets.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is. So before, when you were in here before, there were occasional torches, as you remember, like torches
Right.
here and there on the walls. There was a little bit of light that came from the fire temple with candles. All that seems to be gone. It seems to be
I look around and
completely
see,
dark.
are there any
completely black.
torches hanging still?
You do not see them. You see the torch brackets in the walls here and there, but there are no torches in them.
Could we have bought a lantern in town, or? is it
Yeah,
too late
sure,
for that?
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because then we can just have a lantern. Are they like hooded lanterns? We can have it
You
partially
could get a
covered.
hooded lantern
Yeah.
for sure.
So is this the only time because we went through the
I-
entire dungeon
I
last
will-
year
Go
without a
through the
light
entire
source.
dungeon.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you sure you're not thinking fifth on that?
Yeah,
Okay.
in fact, I'm directly opposing what Fifth would say, which
Right.
Fifth
Oh.
says. So in original D&D, when I've run BX in the past and whatnot, I've always ruled dark vision as ability to see better in low light. That a torch will kind of ruins your dark vision a little bit. I feel like did I not do this to you guys last year?
You did not.
That's
We,
And
we
we-
all have infravision on our sheet.
Does someone else
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
carry
yeah,
the
yeah.
lantern? Henron, should you carry it?
I have a two-handed weapon.
I can carry
We'll
it.
look through
The
that
thing is I
section
wouldn't be able
where
to
it's
shoot.
set up to
I'll
blow out
carry
your
it, I'll
torch,
carry it.
Okay.
too.
Right.
That's right. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, it's fine. I bought a lantern.
Okay. Let me not.
We really
undo what I-
lucked out with that section, it sounds like.
It would nice
That
to
could've
be
been
clear
bad.
how we're running
Yeah,
these
yeah,
in this
yeah.
session, just so we know.
Although I like the idea that we couldn't see and we just
we
were
just still
gonna
killed everything.
dump luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
That was a major tactic.
Okay. Yep. I'm used to you running it the other way, but we can. I'll go with you guys. You guys are used to dark to complete infravision, like real like Predator style icy heat sources kind of vision.
Yes. Right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Because we
like
didn't have a light source.
Thermal goggles is what I normally think of it as.
Unless there were
Yeah.
light sources throughout it last year, we definitely have never carried one.
Okay, that's fine. I'll roll that way. Sure. Okay, so you peer into the next chamber.
Yes, into the water
Ooh.
chapel.
Great. So you can see another similar large room to the rooms you've seen before. There's a door to the south, which seems to be a stout wooden door that has been carved to look like a wave crashing into the room.
Neat.
Any creatures or hostiles in sight? Okay.
Nope.
So I'm good with that.
Okay.
You want to go to the fire chapel?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the fire chapel and unspike the door and
Okay,
go
great.
through that.
Great. You return back through the main temple and
We
head
see the
over
electric
to the
slide.
Yeah.
over there,
yeah. And you head up through here.
Were there candles in this room?
There are still some candles in this room. Although they are
I just take one of the
extinguished.
candles, just in
They
case
are
this.
extinguished.
I take one. I don't.
Okay, yeah,
I
you
don't
pluck
like
one
it
off the
now.
wall, and they're like the bases are just sort of melted into all the
Yeah.
wax that is accumulated on the wall, so they stick out at a weird angle, and drip wax all over the place.
It's cool.
Great.
Just in case.
Okay, you grab one of those.
Is the door still spiked?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. I take the spike back
Okay.
and open the door.
Okay. Again, you see this long, dusty hallway that sort of curves to the south. You see your own boot prints from when you were in here before.
Excellent.
Did we checked for traps last time we walked through here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
also check the stairs for traps.
This seems very
Okay.
inauspicious. I don't know.
Huh.
We go up the
It's
stairs.
going up, so it's probably fine.
Wow.
You don't have any clues about what's in this section, right? It's just the secret section. Of
Just
the
that there
fire
was a secret
Yeah.
door, and even the flame priests don't go in it.
Ooh.
Fire priests themselves, yeah. All are forbidden to use it. All.
Huh.
So the priests knew about it.
Yeah, it does look like they haven't been using it,
That's true. Maybe they're forbidden in that they can't reach it anymore.
chapel. Maybe it's like a cold section.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Territory of brutal cold, which none may survive.
I can survive.
Well, that's pretty useful.
Okay, there's your stairs coming up. Okay.
We
You climb the stairs.
Yes.
Excellent.
Do we
Excellent.
want to scout ahead here?
Nah.
let's stick
Alright.
together for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you all climb the stairs,
Yeah.
and it opens up into a room above. You can see an open doorway across the other side. It does look like there's some kind of opening to the left.
Weird.
You can see the walls on the eastern side to either side of that opening. Maybe I didn't reveal enough to give you a better sense of the shape of the room. There you go. So you can see the walls to either side of that opening on the east there have metal weapon racks in them, and old dust covered spears line them.
How many?
7 spears in total. Looks like there's space for more. Some have been removed.
Are they high quality? Are they rusted? Are they?
From the doorway, it's hard to tell.
And there are two.
They do look like they're covered in a thick layer of dust.
Is there a doorway to
Yeah,
the
there's
south
an open
here?
doorway
Okay.
to the south.
Do we hear anything?
You do not.
I step into the room.
Okay.
I look to the east.
Okay. As you look around the corner to the east, you
Yeah.
can see it's just a small alcove.
Good.
And standing in that alcove is like a wooden torso on a pole with a big wooden stand at the base.
Oh, wow.
Reach out to
Yeah.
about
So armor used to be
It's a mannequin.
on
see.
here.
Does it have does it have holes in it? Is it like perhaps used for target practice or anything?
Nope. It's not beaten up at all. It is covered in a thick layer of dust. But it looks solid.
With the weapon racks, that might be just like a place to hang your armor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I missed the word wood there.
Great. I wanna check this spot for traps right in front of the alcove.
Okay. Okay. You pass your hand over the floor carefully, feeling for drafts of air or tripwires, and nothing. No pressure plates.
I'm gonna try to move silently over across the room to this door to peer through, or do so without being seen by anything.
Excellent. What's your thieves skill bonus?
I guess I'm level 5 with +2 dex, so I guess 7 total.
Okay, great. So Henrod silently stalks over to the doorway, and you peer through,
Yeah.
and you can see a long hallway to the south.
Okay.
So you can see it looks like about halfway down. It looks like maybe there's an opening. And what do you have? 60 foot dark vision? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, great. So you can just barely see.
I don't have that written down.
I'm sorry.
It should be 60.
You're off,
yeah.
well off the thing. Sorry, I'm revealing stuff that you can't see.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see a long passageway with at least 2 openings to the east as you peer down.
Okay.
Just dark, dim space.
I'm gonna go and wipe some dust off of some of the spears and take a look to see what the quality is.
Okay, they're very interesting. The blades are definitely rusted and old. The wood of the pole is gone a bit spongy in places. And the style of the spear is very unusual. Not a style of spear you tend to see. There's a lot more brass than steel involved in it. Yeah.
God, it's from the.
I'll
Bronze
wipe all of
Age.
them to see if all of them are rotted like that, or
Yeah, they all feel like that. Yeah, they all feel like they would probably just crumble to bits if you tried to use them in an actual fight.
I want to investigate this mannequin, see if there are any like secret compartments, if there's anything underneath it, anything behind it.
Okay. You feel around the mannequin. It easily shifts, right? So it's got a wide wooden base, but it'll move around easily enough. The wood is stained dark here and there, but and again it's very dusty, but it feels like a solid piece of wood.
Okay.
It's easy to move around if you want to move it around.
Sure, I'll pull it out.
Okay, you remove it. There's a little clean square on
Right.
the floor where it once stood.
Okay. And I'll check this back wall, see if there's a secret door there.
Excellent. Your careful elven eyes scan that wall and discover nothing unusual.
Okay.
It feels like there's probably something horrible in here, but it also might be nothing because it's so old and abandoned.
Maybe we can move on.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Do we now want to scout ahead, or
If you really want to.
If you
I don't
want
really want to,
Oh.
but
Let's not.
Yeah.
but I could.
Let's
I
scout
could
the
do it.
whole
I could do it
thing.
from the ceiling where I'm safe.
Oh.
I mean,
Forgot
From
about that.
floor themed traps.
but not from ceiling.
I'm happy to take the lead for
Okay, that's fine.
possible horrible things
Huh.
to show up.
I will activate the boots of levitation
Huh.
and walk
Okay.
on the ceiling now.
But with the group.
But with the
who's on-
group,
on
yeah.
the ceiling above us.
I'm keeping careful. I got my head. I assume my head and Otter's are still level.
Is he at
Do
a
a
level where he
Spider-Man
can like
style,
look through the archways in the forward direction?
Yeah, so the ceilings are not like hugely high up here. They are. I guess I guess they're about 10 feet. We'll just say they're 10 feet.
Okay.
So it's about 10 feet, which means that if the doorway is like 7 feet tall, so it's a little like a waist high thing that you walk up to.
Do you want to just take the lead? Take the lead by
Okay.
10 feet, and then you can just look through the doors and
Okay.
not be
Sure.
not in an unexpected direction.
Okay.
That's
Does anyone
pretty
want
good.
to do a Spider-Man kiss as I go by? Trying to
Now,
while I'm upside down. No takers. All right.
Oh.
What does Rose say about that?
Oh, she's too short. Yeah.
Who is this man of spiders?
It's a scroll.
It's a very famous scroll that we've all read.
It's very popular elven scroll.
Yes.
Yeah.
That very famous scroll for the woman that we've all read.
Oh no. Anyway. Okay, I'll walk a couple feet in front on the ceiling to peer
Great.
into
You
the
want to just
doorways.
like arrange your figs in sort of marching order. You don't have to like. You don't have to minutely move them about the map, though you're welcome to if you care to.
There you go.
Okay, great.
That's fine.
So how much of a lead do you have?
Good job.
Just a couple feet. 10
I'll take
feet?
just 10 feet. Yeah.
There we go. That's good.
Okay, great. Okay, so you start making your way across the ceiling.
And I guess I'm attempting to move silently.
Follow slightly behind. Okay, great. Excellent. You make your way down to the first opening and peer to your left. I
Yeah.
assume? Okay. You can see another hallway stretching down that seems to end in a door, but just before the door, you can see openings to the left and right.
Interesting.
Okay.
Maybe keep going south.
Sure. So skip past that.
Okay, you continue to the south. Pushing further down, you can see. I'm gonna assume you stop at that first opening to
Yeah.
the left, but you can see that at least the end of the passageway. You see there's another opening to the east further down there.
Okay.
But this appears to be just a small alcove here.
Probably pretty shocking to see.
As you peer around into that alcove, you can see that there is an old wooden peg in a hole about shoulder high on the side, but that's all that appears to be in here.
Some kind of coat rack.
Yeah, it seems weirdly.
Do I see a space where other pegs might have been, but have rotted away?
Not with a casual glance. Do you go in there alcove to like search
No,
around?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
No, at a casual glance, you see, and it does look like someone like drilled a hole into the stone and then jammed a wooden dowel in there to make this peg that sort of sticks up at a 45-degree angle.
Very weird. Okay.
Can we all search for traps? Everybody can search for traps here? Or-
Yeah, anyone can search for.
I would like to search that.
Rose has a bonus.
Good point.
Where are you searching for traps?
That alcove.
Okay.
The floor of that alcove.
Okay. So you carefully examine the floor of the alcove, and Rose helps you, I assume.
Yes.
So Janik and Rose carefully scan the floor, and they
Right.
no, it looks like a solid. She gives you the.
Okay.
She likewise reaches and pats you on the head.
Oh.
Excellent.
Not-
Okay, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
I want to keep going and peer
Yeah,
down
good.
this last one. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay,
There we go.
sorry. That's what you're missing. In fact, I'll just.
Okay. Oh, so it just ends.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the gang is there. Yeah. So you can see it ends, but you do think you see in that ending, you do see another one of those little hooks. This time on your right. At the end.
Along in the alcove or on the
Yeah.
wall here? Okay.
Yeah, on the wall of that southernmost
Okay.
end of the passage.
All right. I'll peer down this one to the east.
Okay. Again, you see about a 20-foot passage that ends in a door.
Okay.
Might as well go to that door.
Okay.
That dead end's not going nowhere.
Oh, you think you've worked out the dimensions of?
Yeah, it's very
okay.
consistent. As a reminder, the labyrinth is this shaft, right? Every single level has
Okay.
been 180 feet in
Okay.
square.
Okay.
Right?
Huh.
So
Cool.
according to this, that's going to be the far extremity of,
Okay,
of this
sweet.
level.
All right.
And do we think so? We explored part of this level.
Yes, right. We've cut. So this is the sixth. This ought to be the sixth level. So we've
What-
come down through it previously.
Right.
Now
What
we've gone back.
What
up
did we
to it.
fight on this?
That had the gargoyles statues
Oh.
on the corners and
okay.
the were-rats. Is what
The
we
were-rats.
call them, if I'm not crazy.
And there were some other cultists on this
Yeah,
level.
Correct.
Cultist magic users.
Yeah.
Correct. That was the beginning of the cult.
Oh, and up here is where there's a spiral staircase going
Exactly.
down.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Great.
Right. And there was a door. There was a door that we didn't take, if I recall. Or
Oh.
we couldn't take.
Interesting. I don't know. Maybe we were
There's-
just trying to go down.
Yeah, we were following the gargoyle statues, but right near the beginning of that, there is one single door we didn't take. But it's
Weird.
going to be pretty far away from where we
Okay.
are right now.
All right, I'll go up and listen at the door, this farthest southern door to the east.
Okay. You press your ear to the door, and it is completely silent.
Okay.
I will also listen at the door.
Huh.
We meaning you and Rose, Janik and Rose.
Yes, now.
Okay. It's just the royal we. Excellent. Likewise, you all concur. Nothing.
Okay.
All is quiet.
Can Rose
There's a couple of like face prints in the dust of the door
one
now.
facing the ceiling. Can Rose search it for traps? She has a bonus to that.
She does. Rose looks over the door. She's so used to talking with hand signals.
Yeah, that's right.
That sometimes she
Okay.
forgets when speaking with elves.
So
to
someone just
vocalize.
clarify whether that means if this is okay or yes, there's a trap.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Rose, we speak the same language.
oh, yes,
actually.
yes,
So,
yes.
so no traps there.
No, it's safe. It's safe.
Okay, safe. Yeah, that means safe.
I'm going to boot it open.
Yeah.
I boot it open.
Okay, you fling open the door. You can see a largish room on the other side that is completely empty. There are some marks on the floor in the dust where it looks like maybe perhaps furniture once stood. And there is a single door to the south here.
Somebody check this for traps. This I feel not great about.
The room or the
The
door?
room.
I'll check.
Well, I'm safely up here on the ceiling, so.
I'll check right in front of the door
Yeah.
for traps.
I guess
Thank
they're
you.
putting ceiling traps in. Okay.
And that's why we can't have
adapting.
nice dungeons.
Yeah.
You check the floor right in front of it. Is
Yeah.
that right? So Otter looks at the floor in front of the doorway, and it seems safe. You know, again, it's very dusty, but good solid stone. No tripwires.
I think something's going on with those
seems fine.
pegs.
It's pretty odd, right?
Can we tell from the dust where the furniture used to lay? Like, was this more of like there's a bunch of like cots, or was there like a
Excellent.
desk and a bed? Was there?
So looking over it carefully, you can see that clearly it looks like there was some kind of large table, perhaps, in the center of the room. You certainly see a couple of spots where like table legs would sit and maybe chairs around it. You can. You also see markings on the north wall where it looks like perhaps another one of those metal weapon racks used to be, similar to the ones you saw earlier. But again, it's just completely gone. So all you're seeing are the marks on the walls and the imprints on the dust of the floor.
Do we
That's
know?
your best guess.
Do we know what this like section of the dungeon used to be used for? Because we just thought it was an old like temple, right? From
We
the
did hear
top.
that rumor about the Amorian ruins.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh yeah.
An Amorian palace.
right. Interesting.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
I guess that would
That's
explain
good.
why. Yeah.
That's good, actually. It's a minor thing, but I'll just point out that here and here also going to be alcoves.
Oh.
The way that the map said there isn't any place, there isn't enough room for anything but an alcove
To go,
here and here,
okay.
so there's
Huh.
more of these things here and here.
I'm happy to just keep going in this direction.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Okay. I'll go over and listen at that door to the
Okay.
south.
As you come to the door and look at it, you see something interesting.
Uh-oh.
Treasure.
Huh.
There is a large sigil carved into the door.
I did not take detect magic.
I should learn more spells.
I'm ill prepared, so I'm gonna draw for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, on real paper?
Yeah, no, crazy.
You have detect magic in your spellbook, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even have it right now.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should be spending more time trying to learn spells.
Huh.
Spells, yeah.
Yep. There you go. That is carved on the door.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, good.
But yeah,
Bam.
nice.
It sure is a circle.
And it's just carved into the door. It's not stained differently.
Yeah, but like nicely, right? Like intentionally carved into the
Gotcha.
door.
So it's got
No,
four.
not like somebody just scratched it.
Right. So it's got four things. I mean, that could be referring to the four elements of the temple, and below it could be a shield. So we have this kind of weapon theme going on this level of weapons and armor racks and stuff. So it could be a shield. Nobody has detect magic.
Nope.
I didn't prepare it.
Should we hold this up to one of the cameras?
That's. I thought that's.
Bam. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Plus now nobody has to see Krishna or Dan. Yeah, finally.
Do you want to just do a regular check for?
Yeah. Can Rose search for traps? You know what? I speak Rose's language. I ask Rose to search for traps.
Why don't you search for traps?
She's better at it.
Oh. Really?
She's a dwarf.
Oh.
Traps tend to be very low to the ground, so because they're so squat,
She is
it's
used
actually
to cunning mechanical workings and stonework. She's
Or that.
has a craftsman background,
Oh.
right? Her father is a smith who made these intricate rings.
I see.
She knows things like that. So what are you asking her to search?
the
What is
door, this door with the sigil for
Oh
traps.
yes. Oh yes. Yes. Could be trapped. She said, well, I don't see any latches or triggers, but could be a magical trap.
Yeah.
Could be a magical trap.
I search for traps too.
Search for magical traps. Then.
Oh, right. I'll search for magical
Okay.
traps.
You
That's
find
fine.
no traps, magical or
Huh.
otherwise.
I'm wondering if there's anything like can we try pressing on maybe
Maybe.
some of these four carved portions? Is there anything that shifts on the door or?
All right. I'll start feeling around in this carving to see if there's any bits of it move. You know what? I'll borrow someone's thick, long leather gloves first.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Be sure to pull in the ball guy.
So put on some of the long leather
You put on the
gloves
thick
and-
leather gloves, and you feel across the surface of the
The
door.
sigil specifically looking
Okay.
for bits that might push in.
Okay. You do so. It's actually even a little awkward with these heavy gloves on because they're so thick. So you run your hands across it though, and it just feels like a carving.
Okay. All right. I hand them back.
Anybody see? I mean, if it is a magical trap, we don't have any way of avoiding it
That's
right now.
true.
Right?
That's true.
Right.
Even if I did detect magic, I cannot dispel.
Which
it.
way would the door open?
It would open in to this
Okay.
room that you're
I
standing.
mean, we could. Is there a handle we can tie a rope around?
Yeah, so it's like a latch that you have like a metal latch. So
Okay.
if you tied a rope to it and somebody sort of flipped it up while
I'd
somebody else
use my spear, but to
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Okay. So
You want to do that?
yeah, that seems good.
Okay, so
Okay.
standing some distance,
Yeah.
using the spear and the rope,
Yeah.
you pull the door open, and it swings open, and nothing terrible happens to you.
I like that.
Great.
That's
yeah.
my favorite kind of door.
And you can see a passageway leading to the east through the door.
All right. I'll walk over on the ceiling and I'll use my mirror to look around the corner.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Forgot I had that.
Using your mirror, you peer around the corner, and you can see that the passageway goes about 30 feet before ending at another door to the north.
And then I check that I'm still looking handsome.
Yes.
And that, but ironically, that vanity.
Oh.
throws people off. Yeah.
We all enter the passage and do the standard search of that new door.
Okay, great. So this door.
Excuse me, I'm doing character work here. It's a role playing.
You were doing character work.
This door, unlike the previous one, again, everything is very old. Lots of cobwebs in the corners. Lots of dust covers everything, including the door itself. Unlike the previous door, which had a simple latch, this door clearly has a locking mechanism built into it. It also has a symbol carved onto it.
Oh.
This.
Huh.
So that looks like a face, right? That looks
Yeah.
like a big, creepy, one-eyed face with a bunch of shit on the top.
Maybe flame on the top. Maybe
Maybe it's a language.
Do they go together? Oh, complicated language.
And probably it's just a symbol for a group that no longer
I'm just
exists.
gonna align it like this if you guys are okay.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
sure. Good question.
poke it in the eye.
I poke it in the eye. Got it.
Nice. Now it can't see.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah.
There's a little finger smudge in the dust there
Oh.
where you've poked it.
Thanks.
I'll check the lock itself for traps.
Okay.
I mean, we all agree that looks like a beholder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just to be clear,
Huh?
right? The unstated, horrible, worst possible
that?
thing.
Yes.
It's a thing that will destroy all of us immediately.
Oh.
It's too many. It's got too.
So
Did you see me take on that guy 1v1?
There are
before, though?
rumors
You
of
know?
monsters known as eye tyrants or beholders
Okay.
that are floating orbs with one eye and horrible
Oh.
tentacles, each of which casts a horrible destructive spell.
That's
Oh.
just from
And
a
it
scroll.
also
though, yeah.
eliminates all your magic instantly.
Well, we
Wow.
didn't bring any magic cleverly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wisely, we kept all that at home. Yeah.
If this were a symbol saying like, "Oh, there's a monster," then we would already be in the section with that monster. Because
What do you
it's on
mean?
the other side of the door.
What's on the other side of this door?
Yeah.
I'm not following that one.
Yeah.
So if you're coming
Bother.
from this way,
Right.
you look at this side of the door. This has this eye. That means that the eye.
No,
is
no. The eye's
Oh.
here.
So upset.
Yeah.
I'm so upset by
Yeah.
this. Look what you made me do.
So
Okay,
do
I
we think
misunderstood.
that they it's being kept in there by just a normal lock?
But you're, you know,
It's got too many limbs for a beholder.
It's
I
not
hope
a
it's
very
not that.
good
I hope
drawing
it's
of
not
one,
that.
you know.
I agree. It sort of has legs too, which is.
Wait, can you fight it with normal weapons? Or
I think we run.
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, run's good.
what's its deal?
it's just, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like a giant eyeball. That doesn't sound like a
Uh-huh.
very scary monster.
Yeah. It's a
Frankly,
good
my
point.
eyes are some of the weakest parts of my
Uh-huh.
my personal body. So
True.
if those are just floating up in their own, it would be kind of cool.
Gross.
Am I the only experienced adventurer in this group?
Look, it sounds like you're spewing off mythological BS about floating eyeballs.
Stop angrily signing to Rose. Whatever the international sign language for "Am I crazy?"
She's seen this a lot. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
She kind of gives a heavy sigh, steps forward, and just embraces.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
Not helping.
that was good
Maybe helping a
character
little
work
bit.
too.
So does this door open inwards or outwards?
Such a relative thing. It opens away from you.
Okay.
Go.
All right. So
Are we searching for traps? Have we done
we
that?
did that. Yeah.
Okay.
I listen at the door.
Excellent.
Listen for floating eyeballs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like loud blinks.
Henrod, you haven't found any traps in the
Okay.
lock. Otter, you don't hear anything.
Silent.
All right.
As the tomb.
The door.
I'm gonna
Open
try
it
to.
up.
I'm gonna.
It
Well,
is locked.
I'm gonna try to
Oh,
pick
right.
the lock.
Excellent. Go for it.
Oh my
Do you see
god.
how? I mean, what are the chances
Wow.
of that happening every
no.
time? I've only rolled a 6 on this die.
Is that the same one that you were
No.
doing poorly with yesterday, or
No,
did
it's
you?
a different
Okay.
terrible die. I failed.
Are those dice from the chest?
Yeah.
Here, if you want, you can use my
Yeah.
my
Here we
D&D
go.
live dice.
Here we go.
Wow. I'll also try to pick the lock.
Okay, go for it.
I'll
Now we're
push
doing
him.
product placement.
Yeah, nice. Did we get paid for that? I hope. Yeah.
Oh.
I also.
Okay, So the two of you
Seems to
spend
roll
10
lots of
minutes
sevens.
carefully working at the lock. Doesn't seem to be giving. And it's a little old and rusted, so it's a little difficult to work with. Maybe if you had some oil.
Do we want
Hey, we got some oil.
We
Do we
do
wanna
have
try
some
again?
oil.
Can we try again? Is that
We did yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Takes
okay.
a
So
while.
you apply a little oil to the lock
I
and
think
to
we're
the
getting
tools.
monitor checks every time we do this. I
yeah.
think is the deal.
Well, this place is abandoned.
Oh,
the boulder
that's
just
good.
flies up behind us. It heard us fiddling with its lock.
Damn it. It's even worse.
Oh
You're
no.
bad.
What kind of
That's even worse.
product placement is that?
Yeah.
That was the
Gonna try
worst
one more
roll
time.
ever.
I'm gonna try one more time. Are you go with
Yeah.
that?
Do it.
Yeah, I think we're in the same turn. So
Yeah.
I think that's okay. Jeez,
Oh.
what is... My God. Even if you add up all these numbers in the last 4 rolls,
No.
you still don't get it.
Yeah.
Good God.
All right, all right. I'm
Well,
trying again. I'm
Okay,
dedicated
yeah,
I think
here.
this
Do
is
it.
good.
All right, you've been here 20 minutes now.
Now, hang on. This is just the typical.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, we've got this. We've definitely.
And run, try
I take a moment to
Man.
put some beeswax in my ear.
Yeah.
Rose has sat down, kind of on the ground, cross-legged, and
keep
is
an
eating
eye-
a sandwich.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the back, right? Just
Yeah.
watch,
Right.
watch the approach.
We've got a chalkboard and we're like,
Yeah, okay.
we're gonna diagrams.
So this didn't work.
Right.
You
flow
hold the
chart.
pick. Oh.
Oh.
No, that still doesn't
Oh.
make it. Assuming I'm aiming for 20, that's still
Wait,
only
what's your
Oh.
total roll?
17.
17. Okay.
Unless there are.
No, it's not. It's not opening.
All right. Well, it wasn't
All right.
that, but here we
Oh,
go.
okay,
Erase the
okay,
trophy.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to come at it backwards. Hold the mirror up and I'll
Right,
I'll
okay,
pop
there
it
we go, right,
backwards.
hold
The
it
lock
up.
is
I have
obviously
faith in you.
upside down
Yeah.
and
I
reversed.
Yeah,
believe
here
you
we
guys can
go.
figure this out.
We absolutely cannot.
Okay.
Oh.
So if it's
Insane.
your
I'm
two
gonna-
expert thieves have
Oh,
spent a full
God.
half hour at this
Wow.
door
Kick the door down.
and
Oh,
are
no, but
convinced
what if
at
it
this
is
point
a
that the lock is simply
beholder?
rusted. That it's just so old that the lock has
An
the mechanism
unopenable
must have
An unopenable lock. That's what it really
rusted
is.
shut.
All right,
It's
let's.
gonna need force.
Let's smash it. I
Okay.
apply force.
Give me
Okay.
a d6 plus your strength.
7.
Excellent. Crack!
God.
The lock and the bolt remain fixed, but the door jamb itself cracks and breaks as the
Great.
door finally swings open.
Great.
An unopenable lock.
Yeah.
All right, wait. Let's jump out of the way.
Oh.
You can see a large room beyond.
Oh.
Within it are 2 beds, 2 desks,
Oh.
each with a chair, a central wardrobe in the center of the north wall. They look intricately carved of nice woods, fine woods, the well covered in dust, all of it. The beds look as though there's some like refuse on the ground where you think that like maybe the ropes and the mattress and any soft material must have just rotted away and into a pile of stuff, but the frame of the bed itself is still there. In each of the 4 corners of the room is a statue of a muscular naked man.
Oh.
Very lifelike, very realistic.
Probably fine.
Yeah.
But seems to be carved out of some kind of very smooth stone, perhaps, or maybe they're plaster, but it's just very.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, actually, honestly, what it's made out of because there's no light here for you to go on.
Maybe what grill mirror?
Maybe the top part is not,
Eye stalks, but
but
Snakes?
snakes.
Right. So you think perhaps it's a Medusa type monster is what we're reading.
Uh huh. Well, that
Are these
your
statues
trick was really.
Without stepping into the room, are these statues unusually lifelike?
They look as good as like any of your sort of Greek or Roman classic statue.
Should we? Should we
Uh,
light the
right,
lantern
that,
at this
that
point?
quality. They're not missing any arms or limbs
Yeah.
or anything though. Unusually lifelike. I mean, they're pretty lifelike.
Should we light the lantern at this point
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
so that we can see better into the room?
with your dark vision, with your heat vision, right? You just you don't see any heat coming off of them, and you're not seeing any like colors, right? You're not seeing correct colors. So
everyone close your eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
light my lantern, and
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look into the room through the mirror.
Okay,
There we go,
excellent,
yeah.
excellent. So it seems to you now that as you look at the statues now through with proper light that they're that the stone that the statues are made out of is almost like a polished crystal, right?
Oh.
So it's slightly reflective of your light and slightly transparent,
Okay.
but cloudy, as if they were like carved from quartz, perhaps, or something like that.
But I don't see any other figures in this room.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. It seems fine.
Do we think
Everyone
they'd
these weird statues.
would they be valuable if we sold them?
Oh, certainly,
Oh,
certainly.
let's go grab those statues.
I'll check the floor in front of the door for traps.
The floor you're standing on.
Here.
Oh, okay. So you enter into the room to go look at the okay, great. You enter the room and you carefully looking at the floor, feeling your hands over to make sure there are no pressure plates as you step forward into the room, and all 4 of the statues immediately charge you.
No.
This is why, they
Dang
were
it.
offended that we said we'd sell them.
Oh. We didn't know they were living creatures.
Well, now we're gonna have to
Yeah.
break them.
Okay.
I mean, they
That's
would have
true,
been at
yeah.
least been
Okay.
solid if they hadn't done this. They could have had a nice place,
Yeah, that's true.
a gallery someplace.
Otter.
That's me.
Armor class 6.
6. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not great.
Here's the
Oh,
first
no.
one, swinging 2 heavy hands at you.
Oh,
crunch,
no.
crunch.
Oh.
Both hands slam into you heavily. You take 8 points of damage from the onslaught of that statue. The second one comes from your other side.
No. Oh my
Thump.
god.
Okay, this one, although missing with the left, the right catches you in an uppercut right under your chin.
Oh, my
so it's
chin.
a natural 20, so he's going to get a little extra damage there. 3 points of damage.
Yeah, he's
Not-
rolled two
not-
20s
Yeah.
against you.
Here comes
so
the third
far.
one, rushing across the room. Smash, smash, wham, wham. One fist impacts into your gut
Oh,
for 5 points of
Jesus.
damage. Here comes the fourth one from the farthest corner,
Oh, no.
rushing in, swinging heavily. He smashes one fist into the door, the jamb of the door, and there's a loud crack, and the door starts to fall a bit from its hinge. His second fist, though, connects with you
Jesus Christ.
for 6 points
Oh,
of
how
damage.
are you doing there?
Yeah.
I am at 1.
Wow.
I'm exactly at 1.
Oh.
Christ.
Let's roll for initiative.
Yeah.
No.
Otter, you
4.
roll.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
It's your life,
Your
know.
life here, so.
I also
Okay.
got a
Oh.
4.
Tie goes to you guys.
Yes.
I think I went this way several times last night, so I'm going to start with Grilner.
All right.
It just looks like a terrible boxing match.
I want to run in to attack one, but like in a way that I get between it and Otter. Can I do that?
You can certainly try. So you're trying to interpose yourself between Otter and some of the physical attacks.
Yeah.
Let's see. Give me and you're going and swinging.
Yes.
I assume. Okay, great. So make an attack roll, and you get 2 attacks.
Yes.
I'm gonna say if both attacks hit, then you've managed to interpose yourself
Oh.
between Otter.
All right.
All right, you
Let's
got
see.
this.
Or each one that hits will result in you interposing yourself between
All right.
one of the creatures
Ooh.
and
Okay,
Otter.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. That's a 19, so 26. 4, 7 points of damage.
Excellent. Your magical sword?
A magical warhammer.
Your magical warhammer cracks heavily into it, and a big crack appears across it.
Okay.
How much
Alright.
damage was that? 4, you said?
Huh?
4?
No, damage was 7.
Damage was 7, thank you.
And then I'm gonna try again. Whoop. Oh, great!
Natural 20.
Yay!
Crap.
So
What was it? Natural
20,
20?
yeah.
Oh, great.
So it's
Okay, and are you intentionally aiming this at a different one to try and get yourself between more
Yeah.
opponents and Otter?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that is definitely a hit, and you said it's natural 20, so
Yes.
you get an extra die of damage.
all right. So 3 plus 2, 5, 7 again.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Real
Yeah.
limiting
Again,
system.
your
Yes.
hammer
Yeah.
rings against the
All right.
the quartz-like material of this thing, and a big crack appears in it. You're now interpose yourself between
Excellent.
the two. I say the two on the left, and Otter. Henrod, what are you doing?
Standing on the ceiling outside the
Yeah.
door, can I hit one in the head with my axe?
It's a little difficult because if you're outside the door, you've got this 3-foot piece of door.
Yeah, that's
So
what
it's a
I
little
like
bit-
about it.
It's a little
though, yeah.
awkward. It's a little awkward. I will say from that spot you can attack. I'm going to give him a little AC bonus because he's got a little cover from you.
Alright, I'll just
which
hop in.
you will also benefit from if he attacks you back.
Okay, I'll do it from there. Yeah.
Okay.
My rolls have been great today. I
Yeah.
don't see. Oh yeah, 22
Yeah, that is still a hit. So you swing your battle axe across and smack one in the head.
for 4 points of damage.
Excellent. Are you aiming at anyone in particular?
One of the ones that Grilnir hit, if that's possible.
Yeah, usually aim towards the left. Let's see, it's that one. Okay, great. How much damage?
4 points.
4 points. Excellent. Your battle axe slams and chips, slices a big clean. There's a clean facet now on the back of its head.
I'm actually trying to imagine
Wilder.
how I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna charge in and just try to occupy one of the ones that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, great.
So I'll try to interpose between Otter and.
Okay. So the whole group is sort of rushing in, trying to surround these creatures or push them back into the room a bit.
That was just a 9, so I think that's not.
Okay, unfortunately, that's not a hit. You're trying to rush in, but it's just crowded, and you're having difficulty positioning yourself. Otter, what are you doing?
I want to get out of this room,
Right.
back into the hallway, behind preferably Janik and Rose, and then pull out my bow and arrow and not shoot an arrow yet.
Okay, great. Just to clarify again, I can't remember if everyone was at the table, but I'm going to honor the speed of swords, which I failed to do last night. So, readying a weapon is an action,
Okay.
unless it's a sword, in which case you can pull out a sword and still attack with it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
great.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna get out of the
Okay,
room.
so you get out of the room, you move back into the hallway, and you get out your bow.
Yeah.
You're still trying to stay within the part of the hallway where you can see into the room?
No, I'll
Nope.
go.
Nope.
Nothing to do with these monsters.
Great. Janik and
They wanted
Rose.
so much to do with
does he seem like he's out of harm's way
Yes,
at the moment?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to follow. Janik will follow up Grilmir, and following whichever one Grilmir hit before, I'm going to stab it with my spear.
Okay, great.
My now magical spear.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
10. Second attack.
Oh.
17.
Yes, that is a hit.
Ooh.
And your damage is 4.
Okay, you jab at it with the spear, and a little like impact spider web
Ooh.
in your ears and its side.
And Rose is going to do the same thing.
Great.
With her sword. 13.
Rose unfortunately is not able to maneuver herself. She gets into the room and tries to push in, but she's unable to get into a good position. Can you, for my own visual reference, can you put Otter back in the corner of the hallway?
Yeah.
Put everyone else in the room except for I think 2 people failed to maneuver. Was it
Right.
Wilder and
Rose.
Wilder and Rose? Kind of put them right on the door.
Okay.
Right, they're trying to get into the room and they're having some trouble. And the other 2 are in the room fighting the creatures. Great, thank you.
Okay.
That will help me great. Okay, so
It's got a cool miniature.
one of the creatures swings its heavy stone fists at Grilmir,
All right. Oh.
impacting with both fists. Wham, wham!
Oh.
Oh, that's
For a
fine.
total of 8 points
That's
of damage.
okay.
Jesus.
A second one comes after Janik.
Damn it.
Oh, there's a natural 20.
Oh,
no.
So, and your AC is
1.
1, so that's not a hit on the second one. So, fakes with the left, you dodge to the side, and then boom, it pummels you right into the
Oh.
gut for 7 points of damage.
Oh, my side.
A third one occupies the doorway, and it's the one who's just been hit in the head by Henrod. And in fact, it tries to reach up and pull Henrod, just reaches out with both fists and tries to grab Henrod and
Excuse
throw him
me.
down
No.
from the
Oh,
ceiling.
inappropriate.
Oh.
Let's see, your AC is 5.
Yeah. With potentially a bonus because I'm on the other side of the door.
You said,
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I did say that. Okay, yeah. So it reaches up, and you manage to duck behind that. You quickly.
I've
duck
been
behind.
yanked from the sky by better creatures than this.
The third one is actually the fourth one rather is also attacking Grillmere. So remember, Grillmere had interposed between two creatures. So that one also swings at Grillmere.
Oh my god!
One hit for 6 points of damage.
This is terrible.
Pummels you with its heavy.
I mean, consider running. I mean, there's no exits. I don't see any treasure. I mean, should we just run and slam the door shut on these things? Rather
There are
than
these wardrobes.
The door is broken now.
Yeah, the door is broken to pieces. Not broken to pieces, but it's like hanging off of its jam, which has been cracked several times.
If you want to like escape quickly, I do have a whole portal spell
Grillmere, what are you
as a
doing?
backup. But
Should we?
I'll let
do we
the
wanna
fighters
run?
Okay, so in the heat of combat, you don't have time to have this kind of tactile
Oh,
conversations. So I'll give you a 5 count, and then I will skip you. 5,
I guess I'll
4,
attack it again.
3. Okay, great.
Okay, so we're committed.
So 16.
That's a hit.
All right. For
Nice.
8 points of
Great.
damage.
Okay, great. This one has been hit repeatedly by multiple of you, and finally it just completely falls over and shatters into many chunks
All right.
of faceted crystal or
I'm gonna try to get that other one that I already hit.
okay, great.
4. No, 10.
No, unfortunately, you spin around to face it, and your swing goes wide. Henrod.
Man.
There's one still that grabbed at me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, there is one that
I'll
grabs
try to
you.
get it.
Nice.
19?
That is a hit.
Yes, for 6 points of damage.
Excellent. Swinging your heavy battle axe again, you catch it in the head and you lop its ear clean off. Wilder.
I'm gonna swing.
Listen up!
Swing at the same one.
It's probably too.
It was
Nice.
22.
Yep, that is a hit.
This is non-magical swords, but
Okay.
it's 7 points of damage.
Very good.
Nice.
Still does seem to wound it. You smack into it and cracks start to appear in the stone of its body. Otter?
I think I'm good where I am.
Okay,
Good here.
That's fine. I'm looking for the most damaged one around me and stabbing at that.
Okay. I think that's probably the one fighting.
Oh!
Grillmere.
Oh!
20,
Nice.
28 total.
Excellent.
Great.
Jam your spear right at a crack in its
10
body,
points.
and
Nice.
10 points,
Oh.
and its whole body is spider webs with cracks and fissures. But
Great.
it's still together.
Oh,
fighting.
what?
I
Hit
stabbed
it
it
again.
again, yeah.
15?
That is unfortunately a miss.
Oh.
You jam just to the side, and your blow glances off of its stony body.
Rose, get over here.
Yeah!
All right, Rose has got to if you will roll me a d20 plus, just roll me a d20. Let's see if Rose can muscle her way past this enemy.
Oh.
4.
Unfortunately, she's not able to get past the one who intentionally seems to be blocking the doorway to fight the one that
Can
you're
she hit
fighting.
that one?
She can hit that one.
Oh.
6.
She cannot hit that one.
Dang it.
That one continues to try and pluck Henrod off the
No!
Oh, no.
reaches up with both hands.
Dodge.
And then. Okay, so it doesn't manage to quite grab you, but one of its meaty hands does impact you on the side. You take a point of damage.
Oh!
1 point. You got a little hand-shaped bruise.
Big!
The one of them is continuing to try and beat on Grillmere.
Oh.
Oh,
no. Oh, this,
Christ!
this
that
might be
is-
it.
That is not
Uh-oh.
good.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So two heavy blows into the body, one after the other. A 19 and a natural 20.
You have-
It does.
No.
Oh, 16 points of total
so I'm
damage.
dead.
Wham,
Oh.
wham, wham. Okay, so you're at 0.
God
I would like you
Yeah.
to please roll me a d8 and percentile, please.
8.
So d8 is you want it
What's
to be
this one?
low because this is the severity of the wound you just took.
2.
Okay, very good. And roll percentile, and this is where
sorry,
the
I
horrible blow. So you grab my house rule, I'll remind you guys of when you hit 0 is you take a critical wound. And if you take any more damage after having a critical wound, you will die. And the critical wound might potentially be annoying.
So I need to reroll that one.
God, yeah.
28.
Okay, so 28 is in the gut.
Oh.
No.
So yeah, two heavy body blows. Wham, wham. You feel your own ribs crack and break. You're at -2 to hit and damage from extreme pain every time you
Okay.
take a breath.
So, that's 0.
Excellent.
See, I figured I could take one more hit and live, but
right,
I wasn't.
right.
I didn't think you'd roll a 20.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. Those
That
were
makes sense.
insane hits. And the final
That
one,
was awful.
who's all spiderwebbed with cracks and whatnot, swings at Janik. No, terrible misses. It seems to be moving sluggishly, perhaps due to its heavy wounds. Grilmer, what do you do? Pain in your
Yeah, I'm
chest
gonna
is
run.
intense.
I'm gonna run to where Otter's hanging out.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
You quickly leave the fight and scramble. Your friends give way, seeing how badly injured you are.
Oh, no.
You get out of there. A single dose from a healing potion will remove the negative penalties of any critical wound, but will not restore hit points. So when you do your healing, tell me whether you want hit points back or you were trying to remove the effect of a wound. Okay, great. Just for future
All
reference.
right.
Henrod.
I'm still dip and dodging on the ceiling here. All right. Well, that's probably no 11.
11 is a miss, unfortunately. Wilder.
I'm gonna swing at the closest one, the one that
You're still in the doorway?
Yeah.
So it'll be that same one that Henrod and Rosa are attacking, unless you want to try and do something to try and get past it.
I think that works.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's a 21 for 9 points of damage.
Okay, this one smashes into a bunch
Yes.
of pieces,
Okay.
chunks of arms, legs, the head rolls into a
Quart's the
corner.
way to go out.
I get it. No, I get it. Yeah.
Quart's the way to go out. Is that what
Water?
Just hanging out with Grilmir now.
Okay,
We're
great. You and Grilmer hanging out.
Nursing our wounds.
Janik
I
and Rose?
tried to finish off this one that I got all spider webby.
Yeah.
21.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Get it.
4
Okay,
points.
you jam your spear right into the same point, and the cracks increase, and the whole thing just finally breaks and shatters
Yes.
into a ton of pieces.
Then I
Only one left.
pick. No, I think there's
There's
2 left.
one left. There's
One
one
left.
Really? Oh, well,
Great.
I pick on that guy then.
Yeah.
Wilder killed.
I pick that guy. 19.
That's a hit.
Do something.
Nice.
7 points.
Okay, you smash a big chunk of thigh off of this one.
Excellent.
But it's continuing to fight.
Rose.
Rose can rush into the room now because the one at the
Yeah.
doorway is no longer there.
God damn it. 8.
Okay. That is
My way
unfortunately a
or
miss.
the thigh way?
The
That I
remaining
understood.
that
was in Elvish.
tries to pummel Janik. Janik's AC is 1. Those are unfortunately both misses.
Wow,
Hey.
I just
Janik,
back here looking
the
at
blows ring off of your shield. Grilmer, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna hang out.
Cool. Okay.
Pop a
Henrod?
squat.
Yeah.
I mean, I run in and try to get it. Can I get behind it to backstab it while it's fighting Janik?
Janik and Rose are fighting it, and I will say yes, absolutely, you can.
Am I at +4 to this
Yeah.
at level
Yep.
5? Okay.
Yep.
18?
That is a hit.
Okay, and what am I doing? Triple damage?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Level
yeah.
5 thief, yeah.
That's 21 points
Nice.
of damage.
Okay, excellent. You slip in, still on the ceiling. you come in, the creature seems to be distracted trying to fight Janik and Rose. You swing your heavy axe sort of overhanded, right, which then impacts right between the shoulder blades, and basically it makes a major fissure, and the thing just breaks into 2 halves and drops to the ground.
Nice.
Wow.
Boy, that guy was a real
Nice.
pain in the back. Oh, it's pain in the neck, isn't it?
Wow.
Well, I got him.
He had to split.
Yeah!
Oh.
I never figured they'd go out like that.
That's
Wow, that's the best one so far. That's quality.
I'm gonna give.
Christ.
Water's gonna run over to Gromner and give a jug of healing to heal the
Are you getting
crit.
more
Okay,
coffee
great.
next?
Great.
Right.
Can you
Okay,
That's-
so
that-
you're
How do you take it?
so you take 1 dose and you feel your ribs
Coffee
reform
slot.
and the
Right.
pain subsides. You're still at 0 hit points.
I'm
but-
also holding a jug of healing.
Oh, can I
How
get
much
some
of this?
that?
Yeah, how much of this do we want to go through right now?
Do we want to assess how much treasure is in this room first before we decide?
We'll definitely get up. Or is she still like if she gets hit right now? Is she automatically dead?
No,
Okay.
because you've taken care of the
Okay.
critical. If you get hit now, we just roll the card again.
We'll take at least one swing.
I'll
so
do
you're not at
one.
0.
Do you need to also do one because you have one?
I have that one hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
should we
should
both
I'll
do
take
it?
I'll take a dose.
All
I'll
right.
give one.
Yeah.
I'll give 1 dose.
Great.
Ooh.
Okay.
6.
Nice.
So I'm done
Nice.
four doses of the jug of
Great.
healing.
All
So
right.
I'm at 8 hit points.
6. We have 5 in this one.
I'm gonna start poking through these quartz guys.
Yeah.
Was there anything? I mean, is it just solid, shattered? I mean, does it look
That's what-
precious, or is it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Right? It just looks like they were carved from solid quartz.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the carving is really good.
Yeah.
Very, very very lifelike. Much better than most artwork you guys have seen.
Okay.
But yeah.
But the bits and pieces aren't worth anything.
Probably not worth the weight of
Okay.
carrying them because they're.
Okay.
It is just quartz.
And there was.
Is there a nice hand that still?
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure. Yeah,
That'd
you
be
take a
cool.
quartz hand. Yeah, it's a nice trophy.
That's a cool thing.
Yeah.
And they were naked, right?
Yeah, they were like David's, right? They were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. And there were 2 wardrobes in this room?
There's one large wardrobe.
Ooh, yeah.
There are 2 frames of beds, 2
Right.
desks with chairs.
Okay. I want to check the wardrobe for traps.
Okay. Excellent. Interesting.
Interesting.
I think I found a trap.
Okay. You're not seeing
Yeah.
any traps.
Oh.
I had to read about the wardrobe.
Okay.
Oh.
You're not seeing any traps.
Is it
Huh.
locked?
It is not.
I open
It's just got a little latch, and you open it up. Okay, you can see hanging in it are several
Oh.
very old-looking robes.
Hmm.
They look quite fine, but also quite old.
Okay.
Are they falling? Like, if we touch them, are they falling apart?
Yeah,
Or-
yes. If you reach out and touch them, they start to disintegrate in your tongue. To your touch.
Check, see if they have pockets in the robes. See if there's anything in the pockets. there.
Okay, you pull all the robes out, and you fumble through them. No, the fabric quickly dissolves as you're touching it. There's no you may get odd little grommets or other bits that were of the robe that were more sturdy that stand the test of time longer. But
Do they have like magical insignia on them? Like
they do have
stars and
interesting
bars?
sigils.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
In fact, you see sewn onto some of them the symbol that was on the door. You find that in
Okay.
a couple of places on some of the
Interesting.
robes.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think we should note that. Maybe someone can like scribe that down so we show Peltar the symbols later. Like,
Great.
That might be a good idea.
I do that.
I make this.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Take a look at the
Yeah.
desks and see if they're
Okay.
have
There
any-
are simple desks, so no drawers or anything like that. Just simple wooden desks. Nicely made, but you're not seeing anything unusual about them. Each one has a wooden chair sitting in front of it.
In the wardrobe still, I want to search like the bottom to see if there's
Yeah.
a secret
I will
compartment.
also search for secret
Okay.
compartments in the world.
Smart.
So you feel around the bottom, and definitely the floor of the bottom of the wardrobe is a good foot higher than
Aha!
the floor.
Nice.
This seems familiar.
Nice discovery.
I'm gonna try to open.
Okay. You reach in and kind of pry open the wood, and as you do so, there is a sudden blast of fire.
Oh no!
Otter.
Oh no!
Ah!
I try to get in front of Otter as fast as possible. I get my
In fact-
shield up and I try to block Otter.
Great. Is anyone not in the room at this time?
Oh no.
I wasn't at the
Wait,
table,
I
so
wasn't
I
because
was.
I ran out into the hallway and had just been hanging out there.
Great. I will assume that you are not in the room. Everyone else, please make a save
Okay.
versus dragon
At
breath.
least you're
What?
on 0.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
5 level plus.
I actually make it.
We're actually doing
I make
do
it.
level plus.
Correct.
Yes, that is right.
Like a natural 20 if it matters.
Good job.
3, 6, 17.
Wow.
You saved?
Damn,
You
I
saved?
missed by
Oh.
one.
You saved? No? You take 7 points of damage?
Oh.
I missed by one. Is there any kind of
Yeah.
bonus? Dexterity? Do I get my dexterity bonus to
Nope.
this?
You take 7 points of
I
damage.
think you take
Oh.
some damage.
Will you roll a save for Rose, please?
She gets her dwarven magic
Yeah,
bonus.
sure
She
does.
made it.
Okay, great.
Probably magical, not that's because you look for traps, right?
Yeah.
But
Oh, so it's I
Are
see.
you back at 0?
No, I didn't take any
Oh,
damage. I
Yeah,
saved.
we saved.
Oh, you took no damage.
Correct.
Oh,
No, no
crazy.
damage
oh.
for saving.
Oh,
I
crazy.
got out of the way because I
Okay.
saw this coming.
Great,
Ah.
great, good.
Oh, hey guys,
But
I'm
you
about
didn't
to
warn
set off
anyone.
the trap, so if everyone wants to watch out, yeah.
Is anybody else like down or anything? You're
No, I
basically okay?
saved.
I think we did really.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm down to 12. But,
All right,
but,
jeez.
yeah.
All right.
I'm glad I was just
Jeez.
hanging out in the hallway.
Watch out! There's a tiny dragon in here.
Yeah. Oh.
That's
Is there
cute.
anything in the?
there
You
baby
find
dragon?
some remnants of scorched and burned paper in the bottom of the compartment.
Oh.
So did we get no treasure from
Crap.
this?
No,
I think so. We just got horribly injured.
No.
I mean, we might have to go back to town because we're like,
But from the sense of it, as you're sort of looking through the ash and whatnot, you're like, this space is much larger than the remains. Like, it's definitely something got burned up in there, but you feel like a lot more could have fit in there than there are remains. Does that make sense?
Search it for
something
more
was, Something
secrets.
was
Yeah.
in there and got taken out, or do I get the feeling that there's more compartments?
Yeah, but yeah, like this compartment could have held, say, 6 encyclopedias and you see the remains of like 3 pages of paper burnt.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna check for hollow legs on the chairs and the padding and the seats of the chairs and the
Okay.
desks. Just.
No, they all seem
and the
solid.
desks, and
so
then-
it seems pretty likely that's where a wizard kept his spell book.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to go through the remnants of the beds.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you poke through the beds and they're solid wood frames. You know that they would have had ropes and mattresses maybe with feathers or something stuffed in them. But yeah, and that's what you're seeing, like disintegrated remains of that stuff is just completely rotted away here.
Is there anything
But
on
you don't find anything of value.
anything on the top of the wardrobe?
Oh, you look on top of the wardrobe, just a thick layer of dust.
Okay, gross.
So is there still a living wizard in here? Is that?
Something happened to this wizard.
Dust. This is dusty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone's been in here for a while.
I agree with Wilder.
Huh.
I'm going to start searching the eastern wall for secret doors.
Okay, great.
This is very peculiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
That was a
search-
brutal encounter. That was,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
a
terrible.
brutal.
Yeah. You search along the entire length of the eastern wall of this room and don't find any secret doors.
Okay.
search behind the wardrobe.
Okay. You search the wall behind the wardrobe and also don't find any secret doors.
I think this is just a huge tax.
That was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't search for traps on the secret compartment.
Yeah,
Could
it
have gotten those
happens.
scrolls.
All right, so we're horribly injured, right? I mean, so
Uh-huh.
you're horrible. I'm below half myself now.
I'm at 8.
You're horribly
Yeah.
injured.
Full, right?
I'm essentially at full.
You're
I took
okay.
1 point of damage.
Where are you? Like,
At
well,
12.
Maybe we just,
Out of-
19.
go back home.
Did we
heal up.
determine that the bits of the golem creatures were
They're
valuable?
worthless.
we're saying not
Yeah.
But
not
it
worthwhile
did find
carrying.
an intact hand.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, at least, yeah. So that's something.
I guess it's probably in the shape of a fist from their last.
Yeah.
So our primary options are go back to town, heal up naturally, or
Yeah.
basically use up all of our healing potion to get to some point where we're at least adventurable. What do you think?
If we go back home, we can also carouse again.
I'm pretty broke. I only have 100 somewhere.
You might have to fund all of us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, I think. That'd be fine.
I kind of like the idea of
I'm fine with going back home.
using the potion.
We could.
Well, the problem is that we might not be able to purchase new potions
True.
because it takes them so long to make
We
them.
probably should have
yeah.
checked that before we left town.
I think it takes them weeks to make
Right.
this stuff.
Right.
I'm fine with going back home. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. What do you
I
think,
have
Wilder?
6 hit
I mean,
points
this was
right
a pretty
now.
dusty area. I don't think that there's anything that's moving into this area
Yeah.
and reoccupying it.
We respike the door.
We can take like are there any of the golem's heads that are still intact?
Yeah, there's a head.
Okay, so we'll schlep that to just inside the, like if we leave, we could just place that on the full floor facing whatever doorway we leave out of, just as some other creepy way of that might scare off a kobold or something.
Okay.
There. I don't know. I just kind of I like these body parts. So.
Great. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think that's
That seems good.
Okay.
I don't.
It seems bad to burn through.
All of our
The
potions.
entirety of the potions.
I agree.
I would
When we
probably
could just go home.
Yeah, I was kind of at the point where I would need to take a whole jug to
Right.
get back to
Yeah.
full
Right.
health.
Okay.
Right. We backtrack and do these things that was previously said.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
We're
you're headed
leaving
home.
a skull and we're spiking the door and we're heading
Oh,
home.
Yeah,
for
right.
the-
So right past the spiked door, we
Right.
leave a. Actually, no. There's those stairs up, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right about at like man height. We
Yeah.
Right.
we leave that one quartz head
Okay,
looking
great.
to watch us as we leave.
Okay.
Creepy.
Yeah,
Well, I hope I don't forget about that when we
rough.
come back and get a little
Yeah.
spook,
didn't even have any treasure. What was that?
Yeah,
You,
that
head,
was
you,
rough.
head, you head back to town.
Ooh,
They're
that's
best
right.
friends. Destroyed it.
Rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some XP.
You know, I thought they'd have like real treasure too, though,
All right,
in addition to.
Yeah.
Scrolls are.
Does
Yeah.
anybody have detect magic?
Yeah, I can take it. I just didn't take it.
Okay.
I took hold
Okay, that's another thing we can do in town, actually.
I felt like if
You
I
each get
cast
290 XP.
Ooh, that's not bad,
Yeah.
actually. 290, so 3.
guess if you kill 4 golems, those are hefty creatures. I did have magic missile. I didn't cast it. Something about shooting magic at a crystal golem made me feel a little weird. Made me feel like I was about to magic missile myself.
Huh.
290 was it?
Yeah.
290,
290. Okay, so item 1, check in with the priest and see if they have more healing potions.
Yeah.
Excellent. They have. Let's see. It's been. Actually, it's been like 2 weeks since you last bought the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. They have 2 full jugs and are starting to work on a third.
Wow.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
So that's 1,200 if we.
Buy that.
Yeah, if you'd like to buy them, yeah.
I have 100
No, actually, it's 2,400.
for both.
Right.
Is Grilmere just bankrolling all of us at this point?
Well, now I only have 1,000 silver pieces left.
After buying that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So can
Grilmere is-
somebody else carry them?
Yeah, I'll carry one.
I'm kind of at
Thank you.
encumbrance right now. I
I'm-
would like to keep my 40-foot combat.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
also at encumbrance.
Yeah, I'm at 78 now, and I can't. I think they weigh 3.
Yeah. I'm at 79.7, so I can't.
I mean, I could carry it.
I'd like to go talk to Paltar when we're
Oh, yeah.
settled with this.
I
Well,
actually
Can
well,
Rose carry the jug? Does she have encumbrance?
Oh yeah.
nice the priest
How much did they
this
weigh?
too.
What do you guys think?
Wait, you have a mule, right?
I don't know.
Should I just put my sword on your mule and
Don't-
carry it?
No.
If you're not,
Oh, wait.
I would
I'm
say
put-
I would go for a third of a jug, like for a third of. See, I'm talking stones here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
can-
feel like one goes.
I got it.
Okay, I say I can put my spear on your mule and just carry
Yeah.
another jug.
Carry jug. Okay, great.
Yeah.
okay,
That's fine.
so you're
So,
putting the spear on the
yes.
mule.
And then Rose is carrying.
Let me say they weigh 5 pounds.
All right. So that's.
And Rose can carry one if you want.
How much is the spear?
So now
weigh?
I have 11.
Spears or
Wait,
three?
Do you want her to carry one?
Oh,
Is that right?
wait.
You
Does
got
anybody
it.
else
Listen
need?
to her.
So I can still
Yes.
carry one and not be over. I think.
Okay.
Is anybody else over carrying one?
I'm at encumbrance, so I'd rather not carry anything.
Okay,
else
so
if
should Rose get
possible.
yours?
Yeah, Rose can carry one. Grilnir is going to carry 2 now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
And Wilder still has
Wilder
partial.
I still have a partial one.
Okay.
Great.
Then we have a ton of healing potions.
Yeah.
Yes. Great.
Now I would recommend that we just spend the weeks to naturally heal in town. Everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And while we do that, try to learn new spells from people's spell books.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, I think, like, for example, Nabil's spell book, if I could
yeah.
attempt to learn things such as detect magic would be great.
What's
That's
the rules for
Nabil's-
learn? I mean,
that's
so
my
I'm still
spell book
level
if you
1.
want.
So am I able to try and learn spells?
You're as a level 1 wizard. Yes, you can. You can. Basically, you can try to learn any given spell once per level. The spells you started the game with were done during your apprenticeship, so don't count.
Okay.
Okay, but then like once I've tried, then I cannot.
You cannot try that one again until you've leveled up. Then you can try it again.
And how long does it take to attempt to learn a spell?
Week.
A week.
Yeah.
Was week per level? I thought it was, or something like that. Or was it just a week?
I'm just gonna say a week. I'm gonna say a week
Oh, could I try to learn read languages and charm person then?
And how many weeks are we staying in town?
How much do we heal? We heal level plus con
Yeah.
per week.
Um,
So I'm healing 5 a week.
14. So I need 3 weeks.
6.
Level plus con.
I also need 3 weeks to be at full.
3 weeks.
I'm gonna suggest, since you guys are doing a bunch of downtime stuff and I'm starting to get hungry, maybe we break the stream for a little bit. I can go prep some food and you guys can do bookkeeping and,
Sure.
then,
Right.
and then we'll
Great.
return.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah,
great.
good.
Sounds good.
That was a
Okay,
brutal.
well, strange.
Yeah.
We'll be back after a lunch prep break, and we'll see everybody soon. Where's the arrow? Here it is. Okay, see you soon.